Hi, this is Julie Formby with Your New Vitality, and I'm going to go through the live and dry blood analysis kit that you received in the mail. It should have come in an envelope like this with a label that lets you know to save the envelope so that you can wrap your package in it before you put it in the overnight package for FedEx or UPS when you ship it back to me. Inside that envelope, you'll have instructions along with a welcome letter, a new client letter. I'll be going through that. Then there will be this plastic box here that will have all these other items contained. So you will have some ice packs, and they'll look like this. They'll be flat, not fat. Immediately you'll need to soak those and freeze them, and be sure to plan ahead so that they're frozen by the time that you ship your package. And then I just put them right back into this little box where everything will be mailed back. So in that envelope, you should have had a Ziploc with gloves, alcohol wipes, lancets to prick your finger, a slide tray. There's little slots in here that I'll show you in a minute where you can put each of these slides. And then wrapped in paper inside this slide tray will be these slide covers, and I'll show you how to use those. So let's go through how to actually take your blood sample. If somebody else is doing it for you, then you're going to want to have them wear these gloves. If you're doing it for yourself, you don't necessarily need to wear the gloves. You need to wash your hands beforehand, especially in warm water to get the blood flowing, and you might want to shake your hands or swing them down below your heart to try to really get the blood flowing. Do not press on your finger or milk your finger or anything like that, because that can damage the red blood cells in the capillaries, and then it'll look like you have worse blood than you actually do. So the first thing that you're going to do is, after washing your hands, is you're going to clean off your finger with the pad. And of course, you need to lay out your slides and everything just like the instructions say. I do 2 on the slide tray, like a stack of 2, so that you can pick them up easily. And be sure to handle them with the frosted edge, and don't touch the surface of the slide or the slide covers. So I handle it this way. Screw off the lid of the lancet, get rid of that. Put the lancet up to your finger. Now, there's an image in the instructions that explain this more, but you don't want to do the tip of your finger like this. You want to do, and you don't want to do the middle of the pad of your finger. You kind of want to do toward the end, but not the tip. And then I like to go to like either side of the fingernail. It's less tender and you're not going to bruise your finger. So you just push until you hear a click and a little prick. It's not that bad. And then you can push, you can hold your finger and press from underneath your fingernail. Press on your fingernail, but don't squeeze the finger again. If you force it, then it's going to be damaged. Then I grab one of these slides and I hold it like this, okay? And you just get a drop of blood, you hold it right up to the slide, and then the blood will jump on there. You don't actually touch it to the slide itself. Then pick up one of these little slip covers, slide covers, and drop it on top of the blood and let it spread out on there. And then if you need to, you can kind of press along the edges lightly with your fingernail, just to make sure that it's tightly adhered. Okay? And then you're going to do a second slide just like that. I'm not going to do it for you. I'll set it aside. You don't need any more of these slide covers, but I sent extra just in case you break them. They're very fragile. At this point, you can squeeze your finger very hard after you've taken 2 of the live blood samples. You can squeeze your finger hard and get a good bead of blood. You want it to be like the size of a BB. And you're going to do 2 dry samples also. This time, hold the slide on the frosted end and you just lightly lay it down on your finger, touch it to your finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 8th sample is going to be very tiny, but it's very useful. So then flip the slide over, set it aside to dry. It's going to take 30 to 60 minutes probably for this slide to dry. This one, as soon as you're done collecting the samples, you'll put it into the slide tray, and you'll have another one. You'll have 2 live blood samples. Close the tray, put it in your refrigerator until you're ready to send it. After 30 to 60 minutes, when this is dry, then you'll take this and also put it into the tray. You'll have 2 of these, 1, 2, and you can put them anywhere in there. This just holds them in place so they're not banging around on top of each other. I forgot to clean my finger. Then you're going to put it inside this plastic box with the locking lid, put an ice pack on either side, snap down the lid, take your form that you filled out, your new client information form that you filled out, take that, put it with the box inside this envelope, like so. And again, this is just for extra padding. You may not get a padded bag when you go to FedEx or UPS. And I do need to emphasize that you need to use FedEx or UPS, not the Postal Service. They have overnight service, but it's not guaranteed. It could take up to 2 days. So once that's done, take it down to your UPS carrier. That's usually the cheapest. It's anywhere between $75 and $200, depending on where you're shipping it from. Put your address here, put my address there on the FedEx or UPS envelope and ship it off. All that information is contained right here in this letter, step-by-step instructions. So whether you're a visual learner, you like to read, or you like to listen and see it done through demonstration, hopefully this will help. Please let me know if you have any questions, and we'll be on our way. Oh, and last thing, do not send your package unless we have an agreement that the package is on its way, because I need to be there to receive it and analyze your blood right away. That's very important. So thank you. Let me know if you have any questions.